The first person stood up and mentioned 5,000. Second person stood up and mentioned 10,000. It was 15,000. And you notice that we are ready to support me. Somebody that has been up and doing in your church. You just took the microphone and stood up and asked the ushers to share 50 CD plates to the important members in your church that are supposed to launch my album for me.
Ndewo gị onye ọma na-ege ntị ma na-ekiri ekiri. Ebe nọ ugbu a bụ na sim.ha asịrị FM. Onye gị na ya nọkwa taa bụ 042 Solex, onye akụkọ ụwa. Ngwagere akụkọ nke anyị ji wee bịa taa. Nwa afọ Igbo onye ọkụ egwu highlife bụ onye nke ama dịka Anyidons onye Ịchaka ezipụtala ozi ịdọ aka na ntị wee zigara otu onye ụkọchukwu bụ onye nke na-agwa ndị ụka ya na ọ bụ ya nwa bụ onye buru amụma ma kpee ekpere n'isi ya bụ Anyidons tupu ọ bụrụ mmadụ site n'ịkụ egwu. O mere nke a site n'otu ihe onyonyo nke o zipụtara n'ọba ozi efere mba ụwa ya bụ ebe ọ nọrọ kọwaa ije ya na ya bụ onye ụkọchukwu mgbe ya ka bidoro ịkụ egwu. Na ya bụ ihe onyonyo ọ kọwara otu ya bụ onye ụkọchukwu si wee na-ekwe ya nkwa ememe dịka nwata aka na-etolite etolite bụ onye na-agbasi mbọ ike n'ụlọ ụka, ma kọwakwa otu ya nwa bụ Anyidons si wee na-ebute ngwa egwu nke ya wee na-akwalite ngwa egwu nke ndị ụka ma ya bụrụ na ihe a na-eme na-aga aga. Ya bụ onye Ịchaka gakwara n'iru wee chetara ya bụ onye ụkọchukwu otu o si wee napụ ya ndị niile bụ ndị chọrọ inyere ya aka mgbe ya wepụtara efere egwu nke mbụ ya kụrụ n'ime ndụ ya. A sịla na Solex si kama lere onyonyo ya.
You are looking for my trouble, pastor or bishop. For now, I will not call your name or the name of your church. But please, anything you want to do with your church, you can go ahead and do it. Anything you want to tell your members, you can go ahead and tell them. I will not say you are telling them lies. I will not say you are telling them truth. But what I don't like is when you mix my name to that thing where they tell them, please, keep my name aside. Use other people. Now that place, me and you go get wahala. No, they use my name to they psych your members. I beg. You didn't pray for me. You didn't anoint me. You didn't do anything for me. I beg. Bishop or pastor. I beg. I take God's name, beg you. Just to do your business. I beg. No put my name there. Now you where I do everything. Where I committed my time, my years to you to make sure that your band was up to standard, to make sure your choir was good, to make sure that your church service was good, because I was joining part of my musical equipment to your own to make a standard for church use. I condemn my Saturday to always take care of the band and the choir for you. I stopped going out for Sunday shows at some places because I am committed to your church, thinking that you will stick to your promise to me. But you, when it came for you, it came to that point that you have to fulfill your promise. What did you do? I wanted to do an album and I told you I don't have money. You encouraged me to do the album. I should bring it, that you launch it for me. On the day of the launching, what happened? You even forgot that I needed to launch my album. It was the assistant pastor that even reminded you. You waited for the church service to end and you started the launching. You started the launching. And when you saw that people started responding positively, the first person stood up and mentioned 5,000. Second person stood up and mentioned 10,000. It was 15,000. And you notice that we are ready to support me. Somebody that has been up and doing in your church. You just took the microphone and stood up and asked the ushers to share 50 CD plates to the important members in your church that are supposed to launch my album for me, so that I will get money and do other things, or pay back the people that I borrowed money from to do the album. You now share this 50 CD plates to them, telling me that you are going to take care of the bills. That is part of your own contribution towards the launching. And I was happy. I should come to the office and collect the money. When I got to the office, what did you do? You now told me that you have seen the plate, that I wrote 200 at the back of the plate, that you are going to buy 100 naira per one. I came for lunch, and later said, okay, you are going to do it 150. 150 times 50 CD. I was able to leave your church. And I came with 1,000 CD plate. I was able to leave your church with 20-something thousand naira. And why you stood up to share this 50 CD plate is to make sure that people will stop giving me money, stop launching their album for me, so that I will remain in abject poverty and still be useful to you in your church. Now you're not telling people now that they should go and ask me that you saw where I was going to and you prayed for me and you saw that today everything will be okay, that I'm going to blow, but not in the gospel line, is in the other side. And those gullible members are shouting, daddy, 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 on your meter. Because in Enyokwa, if you didn't your meter, and I don't have any issues with you, but don't mention my name again. Ejikwana from my Bazuafia. One name, target time on social media, you can show down or face your business. Anybody who want to listen to you, make it they listen to you, but no, they use my name as content for your church. You go choke.
Ọkụ ịhụla ya bụ ihe onyonyo. Onye ụwa gị onye na-egere akụkọ ụwa m, deere anyị ebumnuche gị etu isi hụ ya bụ ihe onyonyo nke ikiriri ugbu a n'ọkwa kọmentị ka anyị mara uche gị, n'ihi na uche onye adịghị ya njọ. Daalụkwa gị na-eso ebere ya esonye, ekelekwa gị wee na-asị gị jide ka iji. Onye asị ya jide ka o ji, ị mara na nke o ji kacha mma. Gee taa bụkwanụ mbụ ị na-ahụ ihe onyonyo anyị, asị gị nnọọ. Onye gị na ya ka nọkwa bụ 042 Solex, onye akụkọ ụwa n'iru akwụkwọ efere mba ụwa. Ya mere ọ bụrụ na ka m mere dị gị mma n'obi nwanne, biko ọ bụ na Facebook na Instagram ka ị na-ahụ ihe onyonyo pịara m follow. Ọ bụ na YouTube ka ị na-ekiri ya bụ ihe onyonyo pịara m subscribe ya na mgbịrịgba anya n'akụkụ ka ị nwee ike na-enweta ihe onyonyo ndị ọzọ ga na-ewetara gị n'ọdịnihu. Ọ bụ na Twitter ka ị hụrụ ya bụ ihe onyonyo pịara m follow. Ọ bụ na TikTok itikere m follow ma atọ ọkụma. Igbo ndị nwa m, Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ, ekelekwa m unu. Onye asị na ọ ga na-adịrị unu niile mma o. Ise ngwanụ tụsawara m ihe onyonyo a na-atụsara m ya bụ ihe onyonyo na apịrị maka na share button onye nke m ya mara gị mma. Daalụkwanụ.